Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Chev. I want to say welcome, and for those of you who are returning, welcome back. So in today's video, I am doing my April budget. So currently I am using the Budget Mom's budget by paycheck workbook. I have went ahead and labeled all of the dates here because for those of you who are not familiar with the Budget Mom workbook, all of her calendar months are blank, and basically you just have to go ahead and fill it in. So each month is pretty much blank. So the first thing that I like to look at is I like to see what special events or any birthdays or anything that's gonna be, any birthdays or whatnot that's gonna be for the month. And I like to go ahead and label those first. For the first is rent. Let me go ahead and get me a colored marker because I am going to be checking off some of the things that I have already paid. But first, let me go ahead and lay everything out. I have insurance. So we're going to come over here to the 7th, which is Spectrum. And you know what? I need to put that on my list to call Spectrum because from what I'm hearing, they are giving away free internet. So I want to call and find out if something like that applies to myself, because as of right now, I want to take advantage of anything that I can take advantage of as far as getting some things paid or getting some things skipped or whatnot. So if you guys haven't did that already, you might need some time, or you might need just a little bit extra funds. Anything would help. $20, $30, anything would help as of right now, so that you guys can, you know, put that money away in savings, because we basically don't know what's going to happen today. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Things are changing weekly. So my advice is for everyone to be prepared. And by doing that, you got to save every dollar at this point. Next thing I have, so on the 15th is the gas company. I have a credit for the gas company of $6.69. I believe I overpaid that from last month. So I'm not gonna write that here. For my Edison bill, that is due on the 20th. But like I said, some of these bills I have already paid, but I'm just gonna go ahead and write them down anyway. And then on the 24th, I have another insurance. So I'm just writing the little box here so that I can check them off as they're paid, and I won't either double pay or I won't miss it. I have not been using this card, so this might be the last payment this month. So I think I owe like $300, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna just do $200 this month or if I'm gonna do $300 and just go ahead and pay the whole thing off. And then on the 25th, now Netflix is paid up, I believe, until the 18th. What I did a few months back, I bought a Netflix gift card and I just went ahead and added that to my next Netflix account. So I believe I'm paid up until the 18th, but I think I'm gonna write Netflix here because I want to double check on that. So I'm gonna write Netflix here. I think I'm just gonna do the same thing and go ahead and buy another gift card, or see if I can just add the money to the account somehow. So I'm gonna write $60 there, and that should pay up till probably the end of the year. I'm not sure, but I'll have to double check on that. So let me go ahead and check off some of the items that have already been paid. So I have paid the rent already. Today is the 1st. I paid that last night. Insurance hasn't been drafted from my account just yet. This one's, nope. Phone bill, Amazon, Edison. I paid my Edison bill already. And I think that's pretty much it for now. So down here at the bottom, I'm gonna go ahead and write down some of the things that I need to do. So the first thing is Netflix. I wanna check on my Netflix to see what date I'm paid up for. Also, I was supposed to be receiving a refund from Carnival Cruise. If you watch my previous video, I was actually supposed to be leaving on this coming Friday on a cruise, but unfortunately that's not gonna happen. So I need to check on my call Carnival and check on that refund, because I never received it as of yet. They told me it was gonna take 10 days, but today might be like the 8th or the 9th day. So I don't know. Usually before, when they refund me the first half of my refund, it went pretty quick. So for some reason, I don't know if it's because it's a lot of people and whatnot, but for some reason I have not gotten the other half of my refund yet. So I need to call and check on that. So as of right now, that is pretty much it for my overview for the month. Go ahead and list everything for the month as well. So I am gonna start off with my income. For the month of April, the expected amount is $5,858. Let me just double check that really quick so I can make sure that that is accurate. Or, well, of course it's not really accurate, but just the expected that I'm supposed to be receiving. So let me see. Yeah, that's correct. So that is what I'm not expecting any other outsourced income right now, but that might change throughout the month. I'm not sure, I don't know. So I'm gonna leave that as is right now. So now that I have covered for my monthly overview, I want to go ahead and list everything here, because listing it just gives you a second look at what the dates and the budgeted amount and what the actual is. It helps you keep a track of what the actual is. So let me just go ahead and write these out. So my whole goal is to be a month ahead of all of my bills. So I'm almost there, but that's my whole goal. My whole goal is to always be a month ahead with all of my bills. So we're in April now. I want to have May paid up already. So that's pretty much my whole goal. I just feel like if all of my bills are, you know, like covered, I just feel like it's a little bit more security. I know some people may think like, but for what, you know, but for me, that's just my personal thing. I feel like, you know, that's just a goal for me to reach. But that's not something that you guys like have to do or whatnot. But that's kind of like my goal. I want to have my bills paid for a full month. It will be good to have it for 2 months, you know, but right now we're just gonna work with the 1 month. So I'm gonna write in May's rent here, only because, like I said, I want to be 1 month ahead in my rent. So yeah, that's pretty much what I have for my bills and expenses. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and let's add this up. Okay, so that gives us a total of $3,060.40. So now the next thing that I want to do is we want to factor in our cash envelopes. So for cash envelopes, I am moving some things around for my cash envelopes only because with everything going on, we are in the house, so I don't need to be outside spending money or whatnot. So I have switched up some things on my sinking funds and my cash envelopes. So I am left with $27.97.60. Okay, so the first thing I have is groceries. That's like number one. We gotta have food in the house. So what I'm gonna do is I'm bumping up my groceries, my monthly groceries. It's normally at $300 a month, but I will be bumping it up to $450. Now, I might not need all of that. Only reason why I bumped it up is because we went back to HelloFresh and I want to factor in my HelloFresh. It's just easier for me to have the items delivered to me because I feel like if I have dinners prepared and everything, then it'll prevent me from going out of the house as often. So the next thing that I have is fuel. I feel like, how many weeks is in this month? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I guess it's 4 weeks. So I'm just giving myself $20 a week. Like I said, my gas tank is pretty much almost on full and it's been like that. So when I do leave out the house, it's only around the corner to the grocery store or whatnot. I'm reducing my fuel budget to $80, which will kind of like, so it's kind of like I'm taking from fuel, from my gas, and I'm adding it to groceries. So that's the thing about budgeting. You can always play around with your numbers. Like, your numbers don't have to be the same. It don't have to be exact. You budget according to how your month is looking, how your income is looking. You know, so income is being taken away. I know a lot of you guys, there are people that have lost their jobs, or if not lost their jobs, their jobs are on temporary hold. So you guys are gonna have to shift those dollars around. So, and that's perfectly fine. You gotta do what you gotta do until all this blows over and you can get back to regular schedule. So for beauty, I'm giving myself $50, and allowance, I'm giving myself $40. That gives me a total of $620. Then I'm gonna look at my sinking fund. So some things have changed as well in my sinking fund, and that's perfectly fine. Once again, I'm not gonna be adding too much to my sinking funds. Just pretty much the main categories. I want to continue putting money into the birthday fund because my birthday is in August, my son is in September, and I'm hoping and I believe that this whole pandemic thing will be over by the time August comes. So it might be hope for us summer babies, you know? So I just want to be prepared. So I am bumping that up. Normally, I think I put $15 a month into the sinking fund, but I'm bumping it up to $30 this month. Maintenance, car maintenance. I'm bumping my car maintenance fund, sinking fund, up to $60. Normally, I think I put in 30 or 40 bucks for the month. So I'm bumping that up. And then I have back to school for him. And that is $40. I think I'm bumping that up too, because normally I put in 20 bucks. But I'm bumping it up to $40 this month. And then last but not least, 40th B-Day. And that is $50. So let's go ahead and add this up. $222. See, normally this is at like $500 and something dollars. So taking out the travel, because I don't know, I think travel sinking fund is done for now. But yeah, so that's my total, and I'm gonna subtract the $22.77 and 60 cents from the subtract $222 from that, and that leaves me with $1,955.60. So as you guys know, extra debt, that's out. So I'm just gonna draw a line through there, because that's X'd out for now, probably for the next couple of months. Oh, another good thing is student loan. So student loan is not on my list here. I didn't request it or anything. I don't know if for some of you guys who have student loans or paying back student loans, if they did this to you as well. But they took away, I was expecting my payment to come out on the 23rd of March, the 23rd or the 20, yeah, the 23rd of March. And yeah, that didn't happen. I guess my payment was, since my payment was later in the month, they, I guess it was in that cutoff when, you know, the president mentioned about the whole thing with student loan forgiveness and waiving and all those fees or whatever. So I don't have to pay my student loan for March. I didn't have to pay it for April. I don't have to pay. And so my next payment won't be until May 5th. So I figured, I was kind of upset, which might sound a little crazy, but because I'm like, well, I wanted to continue paying it. Yeah, they just did it without me even saying anything. So let me go ahead. I am taking the leftover and I'm adding that to savings. This pretty much wraps up my April 2020 monthly budget. I really do hope you guys have gained some knowledge from this video. As always, I want to say thank you for watching each and every one of my videos. If you have not already, please make sure you subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any more of my uploads. I'll see you guys in a later one. Bye.